Good day, Entertainment Daily lovers. Yes, I have been missing in action for a bit on YouTube, but yeah, let's see how we're going to be back this month of August. A lot has been happening, but we've been more active on Facebook. But yes, I just want to come back and drop this one. Let me see how I'm going to be bringing you people back. The gist here on YouTube. If you've been following, and then you know that we spoke about us going over to Facebook for a bit, and that's exactly what we did. So Justin just dropped something that I would love for you people to hear. And let's see, give me a second. Okay, so I think you all can hear me. Good, good, good. Welcome, 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 Real Gist Arena. Welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for joining. So let's really talk about this nonsense Justin just dropped. I checked Justin just now. I'm not seeing the post. Oh, are you taking a break? What, this new month? Real Gist Arena, are you taking a break this new month? I notice you've not been posting so much. Like that. Wow, like God. Justin is horrible. The man is just something else. And I just checked Justin right now. I'm not seeing the post. I don't know if it's just me, but I will check it again. But I already screenshot this write-up. So even if he has deleted it, I'll just go over to Facebook and pull his write-up, because I don't understand why is he even deleting it. I'm not seeing it. So I know. Give money, Queen Laura Lee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? As in, man, Real Gist Arena. God, Justin is just ridiculous. Like, how do you even do all of these things and then come out the last minute acting like he's now the victim? Like, the level of victimhood he was playing 4 years ago is totally different from the one he's giving in 2026. The vibe is absolutely different. Like, for the benefit of those that do not know what we're talking about the post Justin made. I think he made this post yesterday. I was checking his page because I wanted to read it from his page so I can tell you people how many hours ago, but I did not see it on his page now. So I'm not sure if he took it down. And if he did, why is he taking it down? So I feel like because Cora has started talking, and I think it was last week also I did a video where I was saying this thing, that I love the fact that Cora is beginning to just address certain issues. She would just come out and talk about certain things, and it's beginning to get to Justin, where Justin is finally realizing that, yo, I have to change my tactics, because all this while he thought Cora will never speak. She doesn't want to make her brand about this saga, about this whole thing, but he's pushed for so long. And the only logical thing that someone would do, of course, is to hit back by putting out the truth out there, and which she has not even started, in my opinion, because the energy Cora is giving and the one he's giving, he's been so fully into this. And because Cora spoke about the ringworm on the kid's head, and then she talked about it was first the eldest daughter that had it, then the youngest daughter got it too, and then something else, some bites and something like that on the children's face, and just some other things that Cora has been pointing out, of which we know that if Cora does not point out these things, Justin will say they got it from their mother's house. I've also seen the other confused woman that does not know her left from her right. I don't know why she was even pretending that she was supporting Cora at the beginning. Stand by the truth. It's not about, oh, you're supporting someone. So are you supporting somebody? Even if somebody is telling a lie, you're going to be supporting the person. But anyway, that woman has started, oh, Cora should wash her shades. So you can already see the type of narrative that these people would have pushed if Cora had not documented this thing clearly to show that this is what the children, are battling with. And with the father, and with the way this man does his things, we know fully well that he would do anything to get under Cora's skin. So when I screenshot this thing yesterday, when he posted it. It was an hour ago. After he posted it was when I saw it yesterday. So I just screenshotted it and I reposted it. So I'm going to read it out what Justin posted yesterday. I feel like Justin is doing all of this because of the newcomers, but I feel like most of the newcomers too are as stupid as his old supporters, because how do you come out yesterday? This is the end of July, right? Yesterday was what, 30th of July? And you're making this post talking about you're trying to co-parent in peace. But just this same year, you have featured in a diss track. Are these people pretending that they don't hear the words that people say or the lyrics in that song? Do they want somebody to really go and take out the lyrics of everything Stoney said in that diss track? You will know that 99.9% of everything Stoney said on that diss track came from Justin. The information came from Justin. He danced on that music video with his full chest. So how is he trying to co-parent in peace that some of you are already agreeing with him? Laura Lee said the truth of the matter is the pool they swim in is filthy, and that is what is causing the girls' problem. And you know, the thing is, he won't even get in the pool. He never swims with them. He just stays on the bench. I don't know if he knows how to swim or he doesn't, but he just prefers to not get in the water. It's very strange. Whenever the kids are swimming, he never gets in the water. Like, okay, sometimes you understand the parent might want to just chill, relax while the kids swim, but never, never have I seen Justin in the pool, in the water with the kids. And truly, maybe that pool needs to be checked. It needs to be checked. Maybe it's not well taken care of. Who knows? Who knows? Or after they swim, is he keeping all those wet clothes, wet towels squeezed up somewhere, and then not washing them and spreading them out, drying it properly and everything? And when they need to go for swimming, the next time he puts them on the same outfit and towels that he did not properly clean. Nobody knows what this man does in his home. Nobody knows. So Justin posted this, and I'm going to read it right now. He said, I didn't post this to encourage a blame game or to defend myself. First of all, what do you mean by you didn't post this to? That is like, that has always been your goal. That has always been Justin Dean's goal. So talking about he didn't post this to do a blame game or whatever is just, let's proceed. He said, I posted it to raise awareness about the harm that occurs when a child's medical issues are used to publicly attack or discredit the other parent. Is that not what he's been doing? He's been calling Cora a bad mother, an unfit mother. There is no name in the books he has not called Cora. She has not even said anything about him. She has not mentioned his name. She is just documenting the things that she sees on her children's body, which is what a reasonable parent that is co-parenting with a narcissist or a mad person, a totally weird, crazy, and wicked soul should do. You document things. You document things, because when you will say those things without evidence, people will not believe you. But when you put the evidence in their faces, then they cannot dispute, they cannot argue. So he has been the one that has publicly attacked Cora from day one. He has been the one that told his followers that Cora is an unfit parent. He even said Cora was mentally unstable. He said it with his own full chest. So what is this nonsense he's writing? He's been the one discrediting Cora from the beginning. So the fact that she has not even mentioned his name, she has not even called him a bad parent, yet he's talking about publicly attacking and discrediting. He is the only one that has always publicly attacked Cora and discredited that woman. You know. He continued, this has been the recurring pattern for years. And regardless of the reasons behind it, the people who suffer most are the children. You are right that this has been the recurring pattern, but it's just that it's coming from you. You are the one attacking. You are the one manipulating. You are the one that came out and told everybody to give you an idea of how you would dress your children to make them look like clowns. You said that on Facebook. Facebook that has how many billion of people watching, consuming content, posting. You said that. You gave an open call for people to suggest to you what to do. And yes, they did. There is nothing people did not tell you to do with the children, your own children. So it has been, yes, you're right. This has been reoccurring, but you have been the perpetrator, not the other way around. So this, clearly here, you were talking to yourself, Justin. He continued, he said, a child's medical privacy should be respected even when the issue is something as common as an ear infection. Children deserve to have their health protected, not turned into public content or used to fuel conflict between parents. Has he not been the one pushing this? At what age did you started miking your children? How many times did you drop your little daughter? All in the name of you wanted them to be in camera. You wanted to say the most important thing was for you even said it yourself that the reason why you wanted your fans to contribute and rent that big apartment, that mansion that you said you were living in, was because you wanted to create content with your children. That their medical stuff wouldn't have been public then. Is it just when their mom takes them to the doctor and she's doing her live stream and then it pisses you off because you're not the one creating that content and you have refused to take those children for any medical checkups, yet you claim to be the doctor? You're supposed to be the doctor, but yet you've never taken your kids for medical check. Nothing. You're supposed to be the doctor. You don't care if they go to school or they don't go to school. But you're supposed to be the educated one, right? Other people are not educated. Cora is not educated. He continued and he said, my goal has always been to co-parent peacefully and keep the focus where it belongs, on the well-being of our children, not public accusations. Who has accused who of something more than Justin? Justin has been the one that constantly accuses Cora of things. Cora doesn't talk about it, about him. She doesn't care about him. She's dancing, she's singing, she's doing her thing. She was in Nigeria shooting a music video with Jane Mena. She's doing her thing. Shehu Kunti. She went to Atlanta. She and a DJ, what's his name now? DJ Neptune. She's just been doing her thing, traveling, going on trips, living her life. But you've been the one stuck on her case. Rico, there is nothing you've not done. Justin, Stony, Don, and the other mad one that disappeared. But yet he's here talking about his goal has been to co-parent. Does Justin even know the definition of co-parenting? Nobody that wants to co-parent in peace come around to go and be featuring in a diss track, dancing, giving your page. He even said it with his full mouth that the reason why he gave his page of 75,000 following on Facebook to Stony and Don to come and drag Cora and bash Cora online was because their pages were so small. They've not even reached 10,000 following on Facebook. They had about 7 or 8,000 following then. That's the reason why he gave them 75, so that they can have more crowd following them and hearing the story. And how many episodes did they do bashing Cora? Then Don started doing the other storytelling of nonsense. He's still featured in that. How are you co-parenting in peace with your behavior, with all your actions, with all the nonsense you're doing right in front of everybody on social media? Not to mention the ones that you're doing behind the scene. Knock it off already. Then he continued and he said, at this point, we have to stop normalizing this kind of behavior. If we truly care about children, we should be encouraging respectful co-parenting. Let me see. Okay, so it cut off there. Let me continue on the other part. We should be encouraging respectful co-parenting, protecting their privacy, and refusing to reward conflict or entertainment or engagement. Enough is enough. Let's choose to support what's best for the children. All of a sudden, after 4.5 years, you want to support what is best for the children. You started 2026 with dragging the mother of your children till July. Half of the year is gone. Now, how many months We're entering August by tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Now you finally realize yesterday, the 30th of July, that you want to embrace what? The you that we know it will take you less than 2 weeks to start dragging her again. Your manipulation will not work, Justin. Everything that you have done from the beginning, from day one up until this moment, has shown that you never wanted to co-parent in peace. You didn't even want co-parenting. That's not something you wanted to hear about. All these years, you have always pushed the narrative of you want to get full custody of the children. You said it. That's why you even blame the legal system in America. You said it's supporting women. The one in California is even worse. They are supporting Cora. You have always wanted to have full custody of the children. So Cora will probably pay you child support. So you will just chill, stop working completely, and be milking her money, enjoying your life the way you were traveling and living large when both of you were still married. And once the marriage ended, your living large ended too. And that has been your problem from day one. So you never wanted to co-parent. That's why you, Miriam Awolowo, Lolo, Freda, and all of those idiots were ganging up together, plotting on how you people will prove that she's an unfit mother. You people kept calling CPS on her every day, reporting her to CPS because you wanted full custody. So there was never a time, Justin, that you wanted to co-parent with Cora, let alone co-parenting in peace. You wanted full custody of the kids. You wanted her deported back to her country. You never wanted her to become an American citizen. That's why you never filed and pushed for anything when the both of you were married. You didn't want her to gain ground in the United States. You never wished her good in this life. That's why you said you will never stop until she's 6 feet below. So there was no point in time you wanted to co-parent in peace. You always manipulated and did things that made your children to suffer. Now, all of a sudden, you're talking about the children to be put into. Did you consider that? Do you know what 4 years is? Do you know how your action has mentally affected your kids? We hear the way they talk. We see the way they act anytime they return from your house. Why is that? Because you're constantly putting things in their head. You don't care about that. You can only fool the people that has already chosen to be fooled. And they're not being fooled because you are good in telling the lies. They are being fooled because they are as wicked and have wicked hearts like you. When your heart is full of hatred and jealousy and envy towards somebody else, it is easy for anybody to manipulate you and tell you anything, even though you know it's a lie. You roll with it because you feel it is the best thing. You roll with it. So there is nothing you're going to say today that is ever going to change anything. That's just the truth of the matter. There is nothing Justin is going to say today that is going to change anything. You are doing too much. That's how you came out. Oh, I won an award for this. I won an award. Who would give you an award? Even a mad person will not give you an award as the best parent of the year. With all of the nonsense that you've done, that they don't even need to look far. They just need to look to your Facebook. And they will be able to tell that you are not a good father. You play very rough with your children. You do things that put them in harm's way. You encourage your followers to insult. People will call your daughters names. Oh, look at this one. She's so mean. She's so wicked like her mother. She's so heartless. Oh, she's gonna be a booty shaker like her mother. Like people say those type of things in your comment section, and you entertain those comments, and they continue commenting, bashing, and insulting your children. You have never, for one day, sat down in front of your camera and told your followers that if they truly love and support you the way they said they love and support you, they should not be insulting your children. That your children is not their mother is different from the children. If they care to love you, why can't they show? But you never, because you yourself, you don't even have that kind of love. If Cora had gone for full custody, that's when the whole world would have known who Justin was. The day Cora was there to go for full custody of those children, the world will see what they have not seen. All of what you people are seeing now, this wickedness, all these are child's play compared to what Justin would do if it was Cora that was pushing for full custody the way Justin was pushing for. They would have made the news by now. That is how wicked, evil, and manipulative Justin is. He's not trying to get the kids because he loves his kids. He's trying to get the kids because he wants to punish the mother. The same way that he pulled that little child that was breastfeeding few days after the mother put to bed. There was no reason or whatsoever for him to take the newborn baby. If he wanted to, he could have taken the eldest daughter and left the breastfeeding baby with the mother. But no, he wanted to pull both of them out and punish the mother. Didn't care that he was punishing the newborn baby that he just gave birth to. Justin, what else do you want us to remind you of? You can fake amnesia. You can pretend that you don't remember the things you have done. But you know the beauty about social media? Whatever you have done will be there. There's always a trace somewhere. Even if you go back and delete a video, a word, whatever you have said, it's been saved by somebody else. Somebody else has reacted to it. So it will always be there. So this your post yesterday talking about, oh, I have always wanted to co-parent in peace. Justin, we can make a list of 1,000 things that you have done since these 4.5 years to prove that you have never, that would totally discredit what you just said yesterday. And I guess that's the reason why I cannot find this particular post on your Facebook anymore. Because I guess you were high on whatever you were smoking when you decided that you were going to write that long nonsense that you wrote, that you know that nobody will believe that nonsense. Lorali said, this man has to be the coldest appearance I've ever seen on this internet to allow your kids to remain sick until the... Oh my goodness. You're spot on, Lorali. The man is mean. His level of wickedness is scary. This man is exactly like Chris Watt and the Michigan guy. He's exactly like them. He's capable of pulling off exactly Chris Watt's this thing, and the guy in Michigan that just did his own now. Justin is a cold, mean, evil, twisted-minded human being. You are not the first person to get a divorce. You will not be the last. You are not the first person to marry a foreigner. You will not be the last. People have married, people have divorced, and they have moved on. But for you, because you could not break the woman that you tried so much, you turned to start using your children. Or is it the situation that happened that year he took the children to Oregon, to his family, where the kid was placed outside in the cold and the rest of them were inside, him and his family members? Justin, who are you? Who do you think you will deceive? Everything you have done is well documented on the internet. And those children will grow up and they will see all of this evidence and they will know who you are. Even right now, your eldest daughter, she might not be talking so much, but she can tell between her father and mother Who is the mean person? Because you constantly talk bad about their mother to them. You constantly talk bad about their mother to their hearing with your friends on the phone, people visiting you, or people that you people are visiting. All of those things the kids are hearing. They might act like they might be sitting somewhere on the floor playing with their toys, doing what. They hear your conversation. They hear your words. They might not ask you anything. They might not confront you, but they hear the conversation going on in their father's house, and they hear the conversations going on in their mother's house. And in their mind already, they can tell the difference. Why is mom not talking about dad? Why is dad always saying mean things about mom? So this rubbish you wrote online, when your children will see it, they will still laugh. When they grow, when they are 18, when they see this rubbish you just wrote yesterday, they will be laughing because they know that you don't mean it. And Laura Lee, you are spot on. Like, children will be sick. This man will not do anything. Children will be reacting to something. Maybe they're allergic to something. He will not go to find out what's going on until their mother picks them up. Just imagine if he had gotten that full custody that he was going for, how the children would have been looking like now if Justin got that full custody. So they remain sick until they get to their other parents. To avoid paying for a doctor, he would rather them suffer. Exactly. He would not spend a dime. He would rather they just stay the way they are until they get to their mom, so their mom will be the one spending. Remember when they wanted to start them in school and all of that, it was a big fuss. He didn't want to pay anything. He didn't want to be. He has never wanted ever. How is that co-parenting in peace? Like, the list just goes on. With Justin, you don't even need to do much research to find out what like it is right there in your face. It is right there in your face. The man is just mean and wicked. The man is just mean and wicked. And the fact that you have these evil souls supporting him shows the kind of people they are. Because with all the evidence, you do not have any excuse to come out and support somebody like Justin. Some of you are already saying, but yes, I agree with him. They should co-parent in peace. Somebody that could not co-parent for 4.5 years in peace. You saw him this year, how he started this year up until this moment. You really think that Justin will just sleep and wake up one morning and he will start co-parenting with Cora in peace? Somebody that said, I will not stop until she's down 6 feet below or ends up in jail, and none of those two has happened yet. You think that person will let go? He will not. How many years ago did he make this statement? Has he not kept it that way? Continue to taunt her, continue to manipulate. What was the last thing they were pushing? Just few weeks ago. When did they stop? Is it up to a month? When the other idiot Stone ran from social media, and Don and Stone are looking for where to hide their head now. Were they not pushing for Rico? Is that not what they were saying? Oh, Rico. Was that not what we're hearing? What makes you think that he's preparing to co-parent in peace? Somebody that claimed that they're preparing a Rico case, something big is coming. Is that not what they were all saying? He had Don doing the sign of a weapon with his hand. Those are the type of people he hang out with, plotting against the mother of his own children. If any harm come to the mother of his children, the children will suffer because they have a lazy father that will not be able to take care of them. He will not be able to do anything for them. That those children will have a stable life tomorrow in the future and have a good start in life financially and otherwise will be because of their mother, not because of the loser that is an American living in America with all the opportunity and has nothing. Not even a wooden house to his name. not even a proper home that he bought with his money, and he can live there with his children. So when he's old and gray, he can pass the house to the children. He's got nothing, not even a toothpick, a box of toothpick to pass down to the kids. But yet he wants harm to come to the one that is trying to work so hard to make sure that when she's old and gray, she can leave something for the two daughters. Isn't that wickedness? How evil can you be to try to cut off where your children are going to survive from? How wicked can somebody be? Just think about it. And now he posts this, and some of you really think that, yes, he really wants to co-parent. I said it before that whenever Justin is quiet, he's plotting something behind the scene. Anybody that hates Cora, that is the person Justin will befriend. That is the person Justin will bring close to his own children. How do you bring somebody that hates the mother of your children close to your children? When you hear most of his followers make statements, you know that they see the children like the mother. So they will treat them that way. They don't even look at the children like the children are his. They want to be mean and wicked and all of that to the children just to piss Cora off. Not considering that the children are also Justin's children. Justin has never done anything different to tell his followers. But you think he's going to co-parent in peace. You people just forget about it. All of this is manipulation. It is manipulation at its highest level. It's been 32 minutes. I'm going to round this up. I'm going to try to come back and be dropping just short between 20-30 minutes of what's going on. Okay. Thank you also very much for joining me, and those that are going to watch later on. I'll see you all later. It's a summertime too, so I might not be able to come in as much as I will. Okay, I know that most times during the evening or my night time is when most people are online, but I will not be able to. So whenever I drop it, please catch up, drop your comments in the comment section. I'll most definitely return to watch and read your comments and respond to them, and and respond to the comments. So thank you all so very much, and I'll see you all later. Bye for now. See you all later. God bless you all.